And the person who will join us talk this one now, Ogatosin Ikiminu, will be youth leader and media entrepreneur. Let's say go join us via Zoom, and we're here to follow and talk. Oga, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Dowo. Alpha.
Good morning, Ogatosin.
We don't know they hear you too well. Let's say you go help us speak up small.
Okay, how about now?
Okay, we'll go 50 manager, but if we fit increase your volume small for they good. So Ogatosin this morning, we look at the NYSC and everything we surround them. Now, considering the amount of budget that they go into NYSC yearly, things like normal infrastructure like bed and good office and all that is supposed to be problem at these streets. And waiting, the NYSC management and government supposed to do about and sharply to make sure say people, serve their country in good condition.
Okay, fantastic. The thing where they get I believe they used to understand the fact that this NYSC matter, not be today we don't talk about that. So funding, from my perspective, I don't think be the issue. The issue is just mismanagement of resources and all of that. Of which all of us here know say that is the major issue with the Nigerian system. So mismanagement of resources. Where should what resources go to? How do they appropriate funds to certain things, and what is the efficiency of those funds? Because as much as we talk, the federal government they release funds, budget for XYZ for National Youth Service Corps, we should also talk about how the management of those funds are they going to the appropriate place where they're supposed to be, and those are the core issues we have at the moment. So all the people will be stakeholders on the management as regards to the funds being released, they need to come out and say, okay, how we don't use this fund? How come they say this fund is released, that they do social program to help youth service corps for XYZ? At the end of the day, the efficiency of those funds not to get to the hand of all these. So now all of those questions we need to ask.
Well, okay. Oga, good say you don't help us open that light on that side. But looking at the situation on ground now, we know say as at 2021, some kind money we government put down still on this matter of rehabilitation of the NYSC camps and infrastructure. They've been dropped money down for them, and now we don't come up again with the amount of they talk about the projection of amount that they won't spend also on top of this NYSC matter, and they talk about mismanagement of funding. Now they push this situation forward year after year. Waiting, you feel say government suppose they do to checkmate this matter, because if they don't drop money for this same thing years back, Shena, every year this kind of thing go they rise up, or every year they go put inside budget to they do rehabilitation of these camps. Waiting, you feel say be the disconnect aside the fact say the mismanagement of the money day. Which other thing you feel say go fit cause this kind of situation?
Aside the mismanagement of funds, they also need to look into the competence of those people where they handle some of those things. In fact, to be honest with you, Adowo, most of the issues we face currently for this country is always tied to human error. It's either corruption is involved or incompetence. But whichever category you want place out, it always has something to do with human error. Then, as much as we also talk about the technical infrastructure for all the camps and all of that, rehabilitation centers and the rest, we should also talk about social infrastructure. What is the efficiency of the NYSC camp? Is it being NYSC totally, the idea of the NYSC? Is it being utilized? Because at the end of the day, this large number of people will still come out, they still lack the basic skills to be able to land themselves on a job or even possibly start up a business for themselves. So as much as we talk about the technical infrastructure, we should also talk about the social infrastructure. Is the youth service idea itself, is it meeting the needs of the young people of Nigeria? Those are the questions we also need to be asking. So that at the end of the day, we are releasing funds and at the end of the day, it just be as if it's a total waste of time. I also run an initiative that shows young graduates, and I've seen several times how they lack the basic skills that can make them thrive in the working environment at the same time to be able to set up a business for themselves. So let's also talk about the efficiency of the social infrastructure putting in place for these young people? And is it really preparing them for the future? That's part of the conversation we need to also have.
Oga Tosin, you know, before now, plenty talk, they always come out, people, they won't go against this very NYSC program, say the motive will not achieve them again, and the way government first plan them, you know, they serve its purpose again. Now, some people, they don't call for the cancellation of the NYSC program, and some core members say, they talk, say, they not they enjoy anything the way they used to the enjoy. Even NYSC DGs themselves don't come outside and talk, say, camps and offices, they be as you get. From your own understanding, if you say this now, some of these reasons, they fit be part of the reason we feel form for them to say this NYSC process, look, you're not really the meet up again, make we cancel them. You feel like that?
Exactly. That's the same thing you are all of us talk. I in no sense, I never ever proposed they made a council the NYSC camp, because aside the social needs where the camp they provide for many young people, it also helps in terms of the angle of understanding the country better, creating that act of service, volunteerism, and also leadership. But preparing, if you talk about all this thing at the end of the day, if you are not preparing young people for the future that await them, then what are we now talking about at the end of the day? Because the goal of going to school, the goal of serving at the NYSC is to prepare them for the future. So I think what we will need to look, not be the cancellation of the NYSC program. What we will need to do now is reorientation and review of the program itself. There's a whole lot of things that need to be put in place. I am telling you this for free. To be honest, then, the structure we have in place in the NYSC is not suitable and sustainable in preparing the young people for the opportunities ahead of them. I want programs from young people. I have seen what they need. I have seen the things they need to put in place in terms of the world of work, the world of opportunities.
Yep.
Some of these people will be start, if you put them down, say, okay, help me write a report, just a simple report as regards to your learning experience here. You'll be having issues. You will go through some of these documents and you'll be disappointed that at this graduate of this country. So, as much as we are saying, yes, we love the NYSC initiative, it is doing good for the country, orienting young people to service, leadership, and volunteerism. We are also saying at the same time that let's restructure the program and say, bring in experts, young people too, we're doing. In fact, there are a lot of amazing young people who are doing amazing stuff where the government will even support them. For example, we're running my own initiative, Speak Landscapes, and they do stuff. Government is not funding me, but because I interface with young people like myself, I understand what their issues are and how they can solve some of those problems. Bring these people on board in connection with the management of the NYSC and also the government. Bring these young people, let them share creative ideas on how the NYSC program can be reviewed in such a way that is suitable and sustainable in preparing the young people for their future. That's my take.
Okay, so Oga, within the last 2 years, we don't hear say NYSC don't remit about 1 billion naira or more to federation accounts, and most of this money they make them from garments, money when they use sew cloths, from water, they even get their own water, from agriculture and other means. Meaning, say the NYSC don't they do waiting is support, as in don't they try, to make sure say they help you to teach them businesses. Even recently, NYSC don't come and say they go fit get loans for NYSC people then, so that they go fit help them, grants and loans to use help them manage. So now as you talk, say NYSC be like say they need restructuring to use help them do the things, and when it be say, make it be say they fit serve this purpose they supposed to serve. If person will pass through NYSC see as they use, they make money from water, from agriculture and other things where the core don't use their hand bring out. If you say our youths they not just they learn and write, because person will pass through that process suppose don't learn, say, oh, I fit get my own water factory, I fit get my own agriculture company, I fit get my own garments producing company and all that. These are the things where they don't learn through the process of NYSC. So you know, feel saying that the youths and then they just learn the right things.
Okay, and like you talk, thank you very much for this concern where you drop. It's a two-way thing. And initially, as I talk, I say, as much as we talk about technical infrastructure, let us talk about social infrastructure. the truth is, young people too need to open their minds in terms of looking into how they can make a better future for themselves. The truth is, no matter how you put infrastructure, if you don't build people mindset, at the end of it, they will destroy all of those infrastructure. So it is not places that make people, rather it is people that make places. So when you focus on building the people actually, intellectually and also psychologically, you are also in a way building the environment. This also brings down to the conversation when they come out and they talk, NYSC, may they increase the allowance, data money too small, and all of that. See, I understand part of all this conversation. I'm also a young person, but to be honest, we need to focus the conversation on things that really, really do matter. So to some extent, I would say the youth are not really doing as much as they can, because as the way the economy is growing every day, innovative ideas are disrupting. People are doing big things in and outside of this country. Allowance not supposed to be the conversation. That's to mean that now the only thing with this young generation we are looking at on our way to enter our mouth, and that's not what we are trying to do for the country.
Thank you.
Young people, instead of you to focus about how the efficiency of the program will be for now, how we will utilize some of the lessons we are supposed take from the program, apply for our life, because
True.
I mean it's less than 1 year. And
True. Thank you.
Instead of now to pay attention to this important details on the clamor about an allowance
Increments.
that we just collect for how many months.
Thank you.
And that's to tell you
where their hearts and mind
in terms of the mindset of many young people.
All right.
So,
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
People need to actually change their reputation about things like they should actually pay more attention to less of tangible things, because all of these.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Oga Tosin,
thank you,
thank
sir.
you well for your
Thank you.
contribution.
Tosin Ikuyimini, na youth leader and of course media entrepreneur, and he don't put too much concerning the NYSC matter.